Remember that 24 hours ago, I was telling you about Sonia Gandhi charging at the government at the centre over the education policy, even though she maintained a silence on the three-language issue. Now the education minister countering Sonia Gandhi on her remark on the NEP. Pradhan is calling the education policy under UPA as corrupt. Public universities lacked funding under the Congress rules, says Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister. He adds that there's been a selective amnesia. And of course, that's more like a jibe towards Sonia Gandhi. Sonia Gandhi had basically said there is 3 C's: centralization, commercialization, communalization of the education system, that they've ignored the education and the different kinds of education that happens of the youth, their opportunities, lack of dialogue and a tendency to bully is what she had said. Here's what Dharmendra Pradhan saying about it. So Dharmendra Pradhan basically stating that it's a selective amnesia. Public universities didn't even have proper funding under the UPA regime, and now they are calling the UPA, the NDA policy of the new education, the national education policy changes, as the 3 C's. I want to bring in my colleague Piyush Mishra for the latest on that. Piyush, good morning. So like we were expecting, Dharmendra Pradhan has given out a response. Tell me more about his comment now, his defense.
Well, that's right. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has now responded back to Sonia Gandhi, where he has drawn the comparison between the earlier policy and what is about the new education policy. You would remember that a couple of days back, Sonia Gandhi had it out at the Modi government, saying that the Modi government is trying to, bring 3 C's. They're working on 3 C's: communalization, centralization, and commercialization, as far as new education policy is concerned. But Dharmendra Pradhan has, in an article, has explained what was the earlier policy like. Pradhan has said that earlier corruption and governance deceit were the main features of the country's education policy. He has also said that the University Grant Commission and other institutions, they had become the instruments of control rather than the excellence. The appointments to leadership in universities were based on political loyalty. And now he has also said that what is about the new education policy. He is saying that the NEP has restored primacy to all Indian languages and knowledge of traditions, overcoming the decades of English first policies. Though Indian Knowledge System Initiative, over 8,000 higher education institutions have adopted IKS curriculum. So there are multiple things on which Dharmendra Pradhan has focused on, but we can certainly expect the Congress also to react on this. I remember that a lot of politics is going on. DMK was saying that we are not going to accept new education policy. On the same line, Sonia Gandhi had also written a detailed article, though she had not spoken out about the language war. But this is certainly going to stir another war.
So an expected remark that's coming from Dharmendra Pradhan, but he's also thrown a jibe of selective amnesia at Sonia Gandhi and the UPA government, saying we all remember how the education policy and the structure was during the UPA tenure. Thank you very much for now, Piyush. Stay on with me. I have more news coming in. I want you on that as well.